Welcome back to your midweek Twin Flame Collective card reading. Today we're going to be pulling from the Sandra Ann Taylor Quantum Oracle deck. This deck was one of my very first decks after coming into Harmonious Twin Flame Union with my Twin Flame, and it is still one of my favorite decks. I feel like it has beautiful imagery and deep meanings in each card. I give this deck a 10 out of 10, and I highly recommend. So for the week of September 10th through the 16th, it feels that there's a lot of fast-moving energies in the collective. There's also a lot of upheaval, a lot of dark, deep-seated things that are coming up for both twin flames, which is not a bad thing at all. It's actually a very good thing because it's an opportunity to cleanse your consciousness as we're moving into the fall season and moving into rebirth. So I'm almost done shuffling the cards here, and we will start with the reading. And stay tuned because after the reading, I'm going to do something special that I've never done before. At least I feel it's special. I think you'll enjoy it. Not only can you, well, we'll get to that at the end, okay? So let's just get started with the card reading. Okay, so the very first card for your midweek Twin Flame card reading is Optimism Upside Down. So right side up, this card indicates rebirth, a looking out onto the horizon. There's an abundance, and she's optimistic. She's feels positive and good about her future and what she sees in front of her. Whereas upside down, this card means that there's, maybe some negative thinking or negative feelings or thoughts, and maybe uncertainty of where you're currently at in your twin flame union. Maybe you're having a lot of fear-based thoughts, or you're worrying about your twin flame or where you're at in relationship to your twin flame. But know that it's safe to let those go. When you're in the thick of it, so to speak, that doesn't mean that you've done something wrong or that you've went backwards. It just simply means that you're moving through a cleansing. Your consciousness is being reworked to align you to the vibration of your harmonious twin flame union. And you don't need to attach to the process. You just need to relax and flow through the process. Allow the cleansing to occur. Allow the cleansing to happen. And so once again, don't grab onto the feelings. Just let them move through you. Don't grab onto the thoughts. Just be the observer of the thoughts and let them pass on by. And then you will turn that negative thinking into optimism and see that actually everything is working out in your favor. Also, you can see here, number one, which is consciousness, what I was just saying is that it's a cleanse of the consciousness, of your consciousness. Okay, the next card we have, ooh, nice. We have number 4, Spirit, Angel of the Four Directions. I feel like this follows suit perfectly with the very first card, and knowing that, yeah, you can see this person, they are ascending, their vibration is rising, and they are perfectly supported by spirit. Not only do you have your physical support in the physical realm, but there's a massive amount of spiritual support that is not really tangible, that you can't see, but you can feel and is there when you tune into your heart space or when you're deep in meditation. You are massively supported. And so although it might feel, and you can see the number 4 at the top, which is foundation. 4 is foundation. And you have a massive, like I said, a massive amount of support. And you just need to relax into the support that is there for you. You're not doing the journey alone. You may feel that you're alone sometimes, but that's absolutely not true. So relax in your support and receive what is available to you, and know that your vibration is rising very rapidly. You're embodying your divine self, and know that there's no separation here. So your twin flame is not behind you and they're not ahead of you. I know that this is a common belief or concept that, twin flames, or if you're new to the twin flame journey, you might feel that your twin flame has not awakened yet, but that's simply not true. They are awakening and they have awakened just as you are. It's just going to look different for them versus what it looks like for you. And they're not behind or in front of you. They are right on time and in perfect alignment with where your journey's headed. Okay, on to the third card. We have, oh, interesting. So number 2, family. Okay, So, what I feel that this card is communicating is specifically to those that are experiencing third party situations in their union, or maybe there are other children involved. And what I want to speak to here is that regardless of your circumstance or what is going on within your life or your twin flame's life, third party situations, or even if there's other children or there are children involved, maybe with other marriages, other relationships, nothing, absolutely nothing can prevent your union from manifesting. It's only the beliefs that you hold in your mind about those third party or karmic situations or children that might be involved. Literally, nothing can stop your union. It's just you uprooting the misbeliefs from your consciousness. And I can speak to this too for myself. When I come into harmonious union and, as my twin flame and I were healing separation, my twin flame has a son. And so that was something that I needed to work through on my end because I was not really in a place of wanting to have kids, or it was not really something that I had thought of. And in moving through all of the feelings that it brought up for me, I actually realized that it was a dream come true to have my perfect family. And so it's funny because you never really know what God has in store for you, but it's always absolutely perfect and more than you ever could have imagined. And so, regardless of what's going on in your situation, just choose to let the misbeliefs go and know that nothing can prevent your harmonious union from manifesting. It's just lessons and it's just experiences to take you deeper with your twin flame. So let's just flip that right side up. Just whatever misbeliefs that you might have found in your mind, just choose to let those go and know that you are cultivating your perfect divine family as we speak. That is manifesting into your reality, or perhaps it's already in your reality and you're working through some, patterns or cycles. We'll know too that you're going to have that divine family manifested for you with your twin flame. Okay, let's move into the next card. Nice. So we have number 8, people, another people card, and it says new supportive connections. And this card is all about support, and you're going to find that as you're navigating your twin flame journey, God is going to bring people into your life that are very supportive of your union. You're going to find that there might be connections that fall away, maybe friendships, relationships that haven't been feeling so good, or perhaps are not supportive of the growth of your union. But as you transcend relationships, those that are supportive of your twin flame journey are going to vibrate into your reality, and they're going to be very supportive of what it is that you're manifesting in your life. And this has been a key thing for me in my journey. I myself am a coach, but I also have a coach, my twin flame and I both, because they've been a massive support all throughout our journey. And even today, when we're experiencing a block or a challenge and we're struggling to get through it, our coach is always there to help us. Or, the Twin Flames Universe Facebook community, you can always, jump in, share what you're moving through. You can talk about your feelings. You can receive support from fellow peers, and you can always rely on those supportive connections that are going to be there for you. Even in your darkest times, you are very well loved and supported. I feel like a lot of this reading is about a lot of support, and it really does take a village to raise a harmonious twin flame union. In addition to that, I also want to speak to as well, your twin flame is your perfect partner, your best friend, your eternal lover. And in that, you share a massive life purpose. And your life purpose is the essence of your union shared with the world, and whatever that may be. And know that as you are cultivating your physical union, your life purpose is coming to be as well. And if you're not yet, in alignment with your purpose, you're not clear on what your purpose is, this is a great time to explore that. What is it that you like to do? What makes you happy? In what way do you like to serve? In what way do you like to love others? And know that whatever that is, your twin flame is going to meet you perfectly there. Okay, so we're going to do one more card, and then I'm going to do a little something different today, as I was sharing in the beginning. Okay. All right. So this is also, it's funny because we started with a consciousness card and we're ending with a consciousness card. And so this one is number 3, dark thoughts. So going back to what I was saying in the very beginning of the reading, there's a lot of a cleanse that's going on right now. And there's a lot of reworking of your consciousness and just really like rooting out those negative thoughts and negative belief patterns. And you might even feel like you're really in the thick of it this week. And maybe you feel, you can see there's like a storm up ahead or above, but you want to be very careful about hopping on what I call a thought train. And what those thought trains do is it's just one negative thought after another. It just, you hop on it and you just can't seem to get off. It's just one, horrifying thought after another horrifying thought. And then you start to feel bad in your heart. You want to be very mindful of where your consciousness is at. And if you feel that you're riding that negative thought train, well, try some meditation and center yourself into your heart and let everything go that is in your mind. All of those scary beliefs that you're having or scary thoughts about your twin flame and your union, it's not true. It's absolutely not true. It's just the separation talking. And when you're in your darkest times, and this car looks very dark, when you're in those darkest times, ego's really going to pull at you, and it's really going to try to weasel its way into your consciousness because you're experiencing a weak place where you've not yet loved yourself. But remain steadfast in your strength and your confidence, and know that it's just a storm passing through. And as the storm passes through, you'll find love and bliss and union just on the other side. So the last thing that I wanted to do was, and what I was speaking to in the beginning of the card reading, is that yes, you can always use, cards as an oracle. You can always use them to talk to your, see where you're at on your journey, talk to your twin flame, talk to the divine, whatever way you like to receive messages through the cards. And another beautiful way that you can receive messages, if you have any books laying around, or if you have a special book, you can go grab your book right now. I'm going to be using the Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover book. And this is just an exercise that you can do anytime you like. And what I like to do sometimes is just pick up a book. And oftentimes it's this one. Sometimes it's A Course in Miracles, because it's also a very powerful book. But this is normally my go-to. So when I get this book, I'm just going to flip to a random page. And I'm going to do it for you here today. And we're going to see a message, an overarching message from your twin flame to you. And let's see what that message is. Well, the very first, normally I just flip to a page, but the number 88 just come to my consciousness. So we're automatically going to go to page 88 and the middle paragraph and see what's here. Okay. Keep in mind, this is a message from your twin flame to you. Find page 88. Bear with me while I find 88. Okay. And we're going to go to, oh, perfect. So this is the middle paragraph on page 88. So it says, your twin flame who won't talk to you, and a question mark. And it says, they are mirroring back to you directly how you are not communicating with an aspect of yourself. You might think to yourself, what does that mean? How am I not communicating with myself? Well, perhaps you ignore your needs. You ignore your intuition. You ignore putting up a healthy boundary with yourself and others. You ignore listening to yourself. You ignore your sexuality and sexual needs, your creativity, your spirituality, your divine guidance, and signs that come through you and other people and situations, your beauty, intelligence, and power, your inner child. You ignore what your finances are telling you. You are ignoring being with your divine self and cultivating a real loving relationship with yourself. The list of how you potentially avoid and neglect yourself could go on, but you get the picture. Somewhere inside of you, you are not talking to yourself, your divine self, but you can heal this one. But you can heal this one by choosing to no longer ignore your divine self in any way, but choose to listen to yourself and develop a better self-relationship so you no longer experience this upset continuing, or your beloved twin flame not talking to you. Okay, so I feel like that is an absolute perfect message from your twin flame to you. So if you're watching this video and your twin flame won't talk to you, rewind, repeat what I just read, and this is exactly why. This is why there's an aspect of yourself that you're not communicating with, and that aspect, in a nutshell, is your divine self. And so you want to explore your being and find, where are you not talking to yourself? And that is what your twin flame is mirroring to you. And that's what they're showing you right now. No communication is the communication. No communication means they're saying, hey, you're not talking to yourself. And so you want to go within your heart, find where you're not talking to yourself. And as you identify that part of you, that communication will begin to flow. You'll begin to experience that in your outer reality. So that was fun to do. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. And yeah, once again, it's Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia. You can find it on Amazon, audiobook, paper copy. I believe there's also a downloadable version. Thank you for watching your Twin Flame card reading, midweek Twin Flame card reading, and I'll see you in the next video.